What's up, guys? I wanted to talk a little bit about having to deal with egos on the court and how it negatively impacts your game, and it's best not to, uh, you know, be egotistical on the court. I played a game this week, and it was pretty fun. I do this every time after I practice for a little bit. I've been putting in work for a while. I'll go into a game and just think I'm a street ball legend. Like, I'm just going to dominate. My game's just going to fall in place and I'm not going to have to put in much work. But that's usually not the case. And, like, you're only as good as the amount of practice that you're putting in. But once you get into a game, you are going to have to put in your best effort. Like, it's all not just all going to click. Uh, but yeah, it's hard to play with confidence and not ego. Like with ego, you just think you're too cool. Everything's gonna work for you. You've got cheat codes on, and the ball is just gonna go in the basket every time. And it's best to play with confidence instead of ego. The worst time I did that was when I first started practicing and I learned my first three moves. Like, I thought I would just dominate. I thought I would be the best. Uh, no one had ever seen anything like it. Like, it was weird, and I really enjoy the humbling experiences that show you you're not the best, and it takes just a little more than learning three moves. Um, but it's hard not to be egotistical on the court when a lot of basketball players play with a lot of ego. Uh, I think it's overcompensating for their lack of skill, or it is that they know they're not the best they can be, and they have to use other strategies to get in their opponent's head. So they have to talk trash or just play with annoying moves and waste time and whatever. But like, if you're so good, why don't you let your game do the talking for you, and you don't like just don't say a word. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of ego on the court, and that's just something you have to get used to. I don't understand trash talk from teammates. Like, grown men have not learned that trash talking your own teammate will just negatively affect, their gameplay. Like, do you want them to play better or do you want them to play worse? There's better ways of communicating. You want someone to do something different than being dramatic when they make mistakes. You know, just getting upset. Like, it just makes your whole team play worse. And if you're the person making mistakes, just just consider for a moment that their negativity is probably worse than the mistakes you're making. Like, if you're not out there to have fun, you don't need to be out there anyway. I mean, it's fun to win, but you don't have to tear people down, you know, to to look cool or boost your own ego. I don't know. Like, I don't understand it. Um, but people with that kind of negative attitude that think they're too cool, so no one else is allowed to make mistakes. If you think you're too cool and you know everything, you're not going to try to learn new moves, and your game is going to suffer. So if you think you're the best and everyone else is the worst, good luck getting in games that require a lot of skill. Like, you won't get picked up. You're going to have to mature past that and realize you're not the best, and be open to learning new moves. um, but yeah, I would say in the game I played, I really liked my pivot into a jumper uh, down by the paint. That was pretty good. I got quite a few rebounds. But I definitely need to practice more post moves. I'm working on like pump fakes and pivoting on my right foot. I typically like to pivot on my left foot. My hook shot, uh, the Dirk fadeaway is really good. I like that a lot. And yeah, just getting multiple rebounds and putting it back up. I just need to be stronger with putting the ball up when I'm like, in the paint. Um, but yeah, like I don't feel like people understand how much having an ego can work against you. And when so many people are doing it, it's hard not to get swept up in that. But like, just let your game do your talking for you. If you are as good as you claim, then just play the game. And if you're getting buckets, you're getting buckets. I can't remember how many times I've seen people talk up a big game and make themselves out to be so good, and then immediately get exposed when they're not really performing as well as they said they would, and you know not really doing much. So yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to let my game do my talking for me. If anyone is trash talking me, I try to keep my calm and not let it negatively affect me because that's what they want. But yeah, it's just something you have to get used to on the court. But that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe for more basketball content. Practice every chance you get, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.